Today we are talking about my absolute must-have products that I am bringing with me into 2025. I have a whole list on my laptop that we're going to be going over and I'm very excited. We're talking about makeup and beauty, skincare, self-care, clothing and accessories, books, and a few miscellaneous products. This probably goes without saying, but I will have everything linked down below so you can shop around for any of these products. But without further ado, let's talk about my favorite products. Starting off with my new favorite mascara. If you've watched any of my past videos, you've probably heard me raving about the Essence by Panda Eyes mascara. It is so good. It is still one of my top tier favorite mascaras, but a new one that I discovered that is low-key, honestly, a little bit higher up is the e.l.f. Lash Extend Mascara. This is a tubing mascara. It is phenomenal. It's been going viral on TikTok for months, but I just recently tried it. It is so impressive. I currently have the mascara on right now, just for some perspective of what it looks like. The Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick is my absolute favorite little bronzing mechanism at the moment. It blends beautifully. It lasts all day. My only complaint about it is that it's mini. It's not like, they don't make the big ones anymore. Absolute favorite foundation that I'm also wearing today. As a side note, I'm currently wearing, if not all, most of the makeup products that I'm talking about in this video. But the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Specifically the Pro Glow one though. It is so beautiful. It applies and blends like a dream. It lasts all day and it has a very nice natural glow to it. My absolute favorite concealer. That's been my favorite concealer for at least like a year or two. And it's so underrated. No one talks about this concealer. The Winky Looks Peeper Perfect Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer. And I like it because it is a very lightweight but full coverage concealer. Now, I've been talking about a lot of affordable drugstore products, but I do want to throw in a little bit more of an expensive product just because it makes my hair feel so beautiful and gorgeous. The Shark Flex Style Curling Air Wrap Mechanism. I personally have the Shark Flex Style. I know a lot of people have the Dyson Airwrap. And honestly, my go-to method for using it, which is gonna sound weird, or maybe it's not weird and a lot of people do this, but for me, I don't see a lot of people doing this. I like to use it when my hair is wet to get a base level of curl that I want my hair to have. And then the next product I'm gonna talk about, I use in conjunction with the Shark Flex Style. And I've learned that using the both of them together gives me the perfect curls that last a really long time too. I like to go in, after using my Shark Flex Style, I'll go in with a heatless curl band. And I basically keep the curls in their strand and I wrap them around their heatless curling band, go to sleep, wake up the next day, I take my curls out, doesn't require any product, no hairspray, nothing. And I have curls for 2 days. For reference, my hair does not curl. It does not hold a curl. Staying on the lines of hair products, my natural hair color is like a golden blonde. However, as you can obviously tell, I have dyed my hair brown. And since this is not my natural hair color and I do wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week, the color obviously fades and it fades into an orangey brown because I'm a natural blonde. Not my favorite color, but what I do to fix that is I use the DP Hue hair gloss in a medium cool brown. It's very easy to use. It makes your hair beautiful. I used it the other day and my hair is so beautiful and shiny and soft, and it kind of reinforces the color that you dyed your hair to. Moving into some fragrances that I'm really obsessed with right now, and then we're going to talk about a little bit more makeup. I'm sorry. The Frenchie line, just in general, as a blanket statement, is so good and the scent lasts forever. I personally have the floral scent and the vanilla cashmere scent, and in conjunction with the vanilla cashmere body fragrance, I have the vanilla cashmere body and hair oil. Now we're talking about some more makeup products. The NYX Buttermelt Bronzer, so good. It blends so well. The She Glam Liquid Blush. It is beautiful. I'm not a huge blush person, but when I do use blush, I like to use a liquid blush, so that way it's a little bit more muted than just using a powdered blush. And I just love how easy it is to blend. It looks gorgeous. This product is my holy grail brow product. I am very picky about my brow products because my brows are very picky with brow products as well. The Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue or Brow Gel. I have never met a product like this that actually holds my brows all day. My brows do not move. They don't have a weird shine to them. It doesn't mix weird with foundation. And then the last makeup and beauty product that I'm going to talk about is dry shampoo. I'm very picky with dry shampoo because I don't like the feeling of having dry shampoo in my hair. I don't want to run my fingers through my hair and then just feel it. And also, now that I have brown hair, I don't want that white cast that dry shampoo leaves. But the Batiste Brunette dry shampoo is really, really good. Now I wanted to talk about a few skincare products that I'm obsessed with. It's a shorter list this time, I promise. I recently ran out of all of my favorite moisturizers. I am a diehard Bubble skincare fan. I do have an ambassador code if you guys do want to use it down below. I believe it's 20% off, but I still swear by Bubble. I just wanted to preface that. But I recently saw a TikTok about how consumerism is a thing and people need to stop buying more things that they already have. So I had a tub of Pond's moisturizer and I recently ran out of all of my Bubble moisturizers literally at the exact same time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try out the Pond's moisturizer, tested it out. It's now one of my top tier moisturizers. And then castor oil serum. Not for your hair, but for your lashes. I have one of those little tubes that's like half, it's like a spoolie and then the other half like a liner brush. I put it on my lash line. I have heard that it can cause people to have styes. I personally haven't had that problem. And I feel like it works better on my lashes and doesn't irritate my eyes like other serums have. I also recently tried a new face wash because I am using tretinoin on my skin, so my skin is super dry. So I started using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost face wash and I really like it. I feel like it's really gentle on my skin. I get a really good lather. And then I did have to mention a Bubble product, the Bubble Water Slide Serum. I would say that this product is pretty equivalent to just a very thin moisturizer. Sometimes I'll use this as a base under my makeup because it's very thin, so it absorbs really well and it doesn't interfere with the makeup application. Now let's talk about some self-care products that I am obsessed with. This one is so random. I will explain why I put it in the self-care category first. It is important to drink your water. That is a huge form of self-care. It's good for just your health in general. I'm not good at drinking my water, but I've been using Mio flavoring in my water. Mio water flavoring has made me so much better about drinking my water. Now this one is very random, but it has been a game changer for me because I have to take some new medication along with some supplements to help the medication. And I have to take all of it at a different time every day. Some of it every other day. So I got a pillbox organizer, and inside the pillbox organizer it's a weekly organizer and you can remove each day individually and each day is separated into morning and night. My absolute favorite shampoo and conditioner that has been my favorite for at least 6 months is the L'Oreal Eleve Dream Lengths shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo has a really good lather to it. I think it also has castor oil in it, so it helps with hair growth. It's specifically targeted for people with long hair, and I have long hair. And then the final self-care thing that I wanted to talk about is a habit tracker. I'm currently using one of my favorite habit trackers that I think I have used thus far. It is a sad beige habit tracker, but it is so freaking good. I just really like the layout of it, and I like the way that you can set goals. Now let's talk about some clothing and accessories. Every Jewels. I have to talk about Every Jewels. This necklace is from Every Jewels. I have been wearing it consistently for at least a month. I've been wearing it in the shower. I don't take this off of my neck, ever. And it looks so brand new still. I do also have an Every Jewels ambassador code in the description. I believe it's 5 or 10% off. I can't remember, but it's down below. And they always have sales going on. I did recently purchase some more jewelry. I want an Apple Watch band that's gonna make my Apple Watch just look nicer. Like a nice piece of jewelry that I'm wearing. I want it to be gold because I'm a gold jewelry person. And I also want it to be easy to put on and take off. And this one that I found on Amazon does all of that. This is gonna be a little silly, but I got a casemate phone charm for my phone and I love it. I don't currently have it on my phone because honestly I just forgot to put it back on. But I find it so convenient when I'm out and about because I can just wear my phone on my wrist and it's just dangling there. I don't have to worry that I'm gonna drop it because I am a dropper. Hear me out. Takes body like covers. I hate bra lines. I also just don't like how bras feel sometimes. It just hurts, especially if I'm wearing a tighter tank top and I just don't want the bra straps. I don't want to have to worry about the bra. Cakes body covers, they're reusable. They're not sticky, but they like stick to you. I don't know how to describe it. I also have a discount code for that in the description if you would like to use it. A lot of you actually have used it recently and I'm very grateful for that. And then my absolute favorite yoga pants or leggings. I got them on Amazon. I love them because they're very like, they suck you in. They're very comfortable as well. Now I wanted to talk about some books and book-related accessories. Starting off with my tried and true Kindle. I love my Kindle. I have one of the smaller Kindles so I can just put it in my purse. But now let's talk about actual books. I've either just posted or I'm going to post very soon a 2024 wrapped book edition of all the books that I read, all the books that I'm currently reading, how I felt about them, how I rated them. So stay tuned for that, or go check that out after you're done watching this video. The Twisted series, like Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. I cannot rave enough about the series. It's a very predictable trope, but the plot itself is very unique. It's very creative. Like it's not like hockey player, girl in college, whatever. It's like billionaire college student, royals. I don't want to give too much away because I want you to read it, but it's very good. Now that I just stomped on the whole hockey player trope, let's talk about a hockey player trope. Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is in like that little series with Icebreaker, Wildfire, Daydream. I read the other two books. They're also very good, but I just most recently read Daydream. Arguably, I think that Daydream was my favorite of the three. Something I forgot to mention about the Twisted series that is also similar to this series is that it is a series technically because it's all the same characters and everything, but each book you can also read independently because it's different people's stories, even though it's the same cast of people. I just really like the Daydream series because I feel like it took a trope that you knew was gonna happen, but in my personal opinion, I think it made it a little bit more realistic. It's very friends to lovers, but it's not like they were friends and then they just randomly spontaneously hooked up. It's the story of how this love just developed throughout their friendship. And then the book Funny Story, I actually don't remember who wrote this book. This book also had a really good trope to it. I don't want to give too much of the plot away, and you're definitely gonna have to go to my book video to see more of it. But it's basically like two people in distress who have a connection to both of their distresses. They end up being roommates, and you can fill in the blanks, but I will do more in the book video. It's very good and it's very well written. And then this final book, it was such an impactful and powerful book. This was the first book that I think ever made me hysterically cry. One Italian Summer. It is such a moving book. It is such a wholesome book too. And finally, we're going to talk about a few miscellaneous products. Wool dryer balls. I used to be a dryer sheet user, and I know many of you are still. There's nothing wrong with that. But as a broke college student, and as a broke college student with acne, I wanted to try and minimize the amount of chemicals that were put into my laundry. And I really like wool dryer balls. I feel like it makes my clothing softer than dryer sheets do. I like that I can put essential oils in the balls, and then my clothing smells fresh and clean. And then my iPad case. I love my iPad case so much. It has a keyboard that attaches Bluetooth wise. You can swivel the screen, and I like it because it turns my iPad into a small laptop. Also, I can just swivel it around and use it like a normal iPad. It has a little thing where I can put my Apple Pencil. It's just a very good keyboard. I also like the quality of the keyboard. As someone with nails, keyboard quality is important. I've recently gotten into junk journaling. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of a hybrid between a scrapbook and that shoebox that everyone has with all of the receipts and tickets and things like that that they've collected from memories. A memory box is what I meant to say. And I recently got a thermal printer so I could print out cute little pictures to also put on the pages. It does print black and white, and it's a thermal printer, so the quality is not top tier, but I think that it adds some character to my pages when I use it. But anyways, those were all of my current favorite products that I will be bringing with me into 2025. I will have everything linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any products that are your absolute favorite that I didn't talk about or I did talk about, comment them down below. Let me know why you love them. Bye!